Welcome back. I'm playing Darfall, and we're continuing on with our Chaosborn campaign. I think this is the last day 7 challenge here. So we have Moordale, the capital Moorland, which survived one of the greatest battles against the Revenants on the continent. So we'll see how this goes. Looks like it is a swamp biome. So usually how that works is you have pretty decent access to food. There's usually quite a bit of creeps, but then the trees, while they're abundant, they tend to have lower values of wood. So we'll see how that goes. Each one has kind of got its own little gimmick, I think. And then obviously with the swamp, there's also issues where there's impassable terrain, so it can sometimes make creeping get a little bit awkward and create a lot of weird angles. That can actually be difficult to protect your base depending on what kind of map is generated, so it can definitely lead to some frustration there, but overall hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. I find that the deserts and the Arctic regions are definitely way harder, and then obviously the grasslands tend to be the easiest just given the abundance of resources there. So hopefully this will work out okay. I think we're gonna do it with the paladin this time because we used our little dwarf boy last time, and then I'll switch to a little bit of a campaign with the Gladius after we finish our 7-day challenge, and that'll also give me some time to play around with some of these 10-day challenges because it takes a little bit of time for me to go through one of the campaigns and then get it uploaded here. I do continue to skip the mage since we had the full campaign with that. Now last time I was not super pleased with how I ended up building this guy out. Yeah, I didn't quite understand how these blessings work. So you have kind of two options. You have your blessing spenders and your blessing generators. I did like the shield. I kind of wonder if I shouldn't be using more of this sun pact here. But yeah, it looks like it doesn't say that that's a user, but I have to believe that that probably is. I can't imagine it's going to let us just continually use that. That would help us creep a much more aggressive. And then this has plus 250% magic damage, so I wonder if that's off of my base damage or how that's calculated. It's not really clear. And then we have the Aura Solaris here, which allows us to heal during the day. 40 HP every 5 seconds up to 3 allies, and then if you only have one guy injured, it'll effectively put that healing 40 points right onto one unit, so that can definitely help you continue to push, because that's effectively a free cleric heal every 5 seconds, and then it also allows you to divide that health up amongst your units if you're pushing through the corrupted zones to help you just be able to manhandle those down and push more aggressively instead of aggroing things like we were with our bowmen and other units to run the guys out of those areas. Now, what I wonder is if I spam and focus on these blessing generators throughout most of the game, if I can stack up a bunch of those blessings, and then by the last tier 3 ability, if I end up getting, or the last ability, because you can get up to 3 abilities maxed out, if I can then just spam a bunch of these blessings over and over again to help me just clear the final waves, that might make it really kind of a trivial thing. I didn't quite get enough experience with the first play to feel like I got a real solid understanding of what to do here. So I guess we'll try it out again. So again, our objectives are survive for 7 nights. We could destroy the portals, but that's unlikely to happen on the Chaosborn difficulty given how much health and damage these units can do. And then obviously we'll lose if we suffer defeat with our camp there, or our keep, I mean. And we'll see what we can do here. So hopefully it should be pretty successful. Like I said, the swamps usually aren't too challenging. So I'd like to start out, I think, going and looking kind of what's around you with these farms helps out. So it looks like coming over here to deploy some farms, getting us some bonus food generation could be pretty beneficial. We see that we've got stone and wood over here. So we can kind of do a hybrid where we can start out over here, maybe make some farms by the keep, and then expand out here after we've cleared out these trees. And then move on to those trees to the southwest corner. Yeah, I think if I were to build that storehouse to the left, then it's going to be making the stone gets too slow. So I think we probably just want to put it above here. And then I like to start with generating resources with our hero, because on the Chaosborn difficulty you can't really push very aggressively because your hero will actually get the shit kicked out of him. when he's trying to creep. And then that also gives you the opportunity to get the abilities to get the bonus mana potentially. And that, well, if you do get the bonus mana, that helps you get more units out quicker too. So I think that's kind of the most efficient start that I've been able to create thus far. Yeah, probably just got to get one here because we're already down to 40 some food. I mean, I wonder if I shouldn't just be getting like dual farms going or something. I'm just never quite sure the optimal rate here.
At once.
Maybe I'll just run around and see what we can do, because this will also help us generate some experience. Let's just do 2. Because we're already down to 22 food, so I think that's going to be our rate limiting step. Let's just see what we got around here. Alright, so we do have a nice food generation, or energy generation there, so if I wanted to mine, that could potentially be okay. I would like to do that, but there's also a lot of guys around there, so I think that's kind of interfering. If I can pull this guy back to the keep... Oh, I was going to say, if I pull him back to the keep where I can heal through it, I might be actually survive that combat, but I don't think that's going to work. So we'll set this down here. I'm going to need more housing, so I'm low on wood. Yeah, see, each of these trees only have like 30 some. Yeah, it's kind of nice. We have a nice little stone cropping to our southwest here, so that would actually maybe make us not have to expand as much. Doesn't look like the swampland has much for fish in the water, so I don't think we're going to be able to set up a fishing port there. I did think the shield was working pretty well for us, so let's just do that. Yeah, if I do this and that, that'll get us quite a bit of food. I think that's probably the most reasonable way of doing this, so we'll just have you keep clearing out these trees. Get another house so we can keep pushing our resource situation. Unfortunately, he's out of range of the storage shed, so I'm going to have to run back over there to drop off my resources. Probably should get a quarry going too if we're going to keep building, guys.
We advance.
Yeah, I'm always kind of not sure the best way, because when you pick up resources, not only do you get the resources, but you actually also get some experience, and that can help you level up a little bit quicker if there's a lot of stuff on the ground. But then I also like to have these guys nearby so he can be inspiring his workers to help push the economy a little faster.
A servant of Solara stands ready.
You can see those little green arrows mean they're under the hero's influence, which makes them work more efficiently. Well, let's just keep moving around here. We'll get some resources.
We advance.
And then we'll kind of get an idea of what the borders are. So that might be a nice little defensive choke point up here.
At once.
We got a choke point over here. Got a big old alligator. That seems to be running us down. Hopefully that won't be a problem. There we go. He's running away. You know, I usually like to get a torchlight out here, but honestly, if my hero's over here, I don't know if I'll need it. But I guess I need to have this over here anyways to be able to put buildings next to those
You disrupt my prayer.
trees, so I think that probably makes sense.
Solara, bless my weapon.
Alright, what is it, like 4:20? So we still got time to get more guys going.
Yes?
If I'm definitely a little low on the stone, because I would like to get an altar out right away so I can start converting those bones into mana orbs so I can keep generating more people.
My armor, my hope.
And given that our food is short, I think I'll hold on the carpenter for a little bit, but we'll just get it built up while we're waiting. But I don't think I want to start converting things into planks yet. Alright, Alright, evening is getting
Solara,
close
bless my
to
weapon.
befalling us here. Yeah, see, without my hero mining stone, I don't have anybody on the stone yet.
My honor, my home. Solara guides.
Alright, run you back. They're going to start spawning in enemies here at 2200 usually. So when the undead typically rises. Get our last worker over here. I do like to rush taverns too, just to speed up my economy even further.
You disrupt my prayer.
We're almost to level 3. Alright, pretty much one more gathering and we'll be to 3. But I don't know if you'll be able to do it by night's end here, since I think the enemies are going to be showing
The
up.
servant of Solara stands ready.
Alright, good. Good level. Got the first mana, so that should help us push. Our food's popping off
Solara,
nicely,
bless my weapon.
so that should be good. We're inspiring a bunch of our workers.
At once.
Yep, here are the undead.
I march.
First one coming. Let's see if we can fight them while we're over here, because that should help us increase our mana generation. Or energy, I guess I should call it in this game.
Solara guides. We advance.
Well, I could just get a barracks, and then maybe I could even start getting soldiers coming out here. Let's let you finish your stone.
At once.
There you go. Because maybe I could even get this a little army started tonight. And then I could just keep having my hero
Solara
get
guides.
resources.
Be purged by light. We advance. Forward. I march.
Ah, dang it. Well, hopefully they stay attacking that building, because it's actually not too expensive to repair. Let's activate our shield. Dang it, that's going to be a problem.
My honor, my home.
Because if he tries to attack the workers and they run back to the keep or a house, whichever is closer.
Yes?
Whereas if the building they're working at gets attacked, they'll continue to generate resources. So when he does that, he just threw a bunch of people off the research trail. Or off of the resource generation. That guy can be a problem because he does enough damage that he can actually destroy buildings. Whereas the doggos have to attack for so long before they can do it. Yeah, so they're definitely harassing my econ right here. This is not good. See, now he's attacking the farm, so my farmers will continue to work through it.
You disrupt my plan.
Alright, well, let's see, it's 3, so there's still going to be additional units coming after us here.
Yes?
Let's just have you keep...
Forward.
Oh, shit. I thought I had this guy selected. I just missed out on resources there. Because the pike or spearmen should be able to solo these. Maybe not. If there's multiple. I was too slow. I was going to say he can solo a level 1 doggo, but he cannot kill fast enough for everybody else to be here. So definitely a little bit of a sloppy start here. Alright, how do I want to do this? If I get you here, that should allow you to inspire all of our miners too. We ran out of the charcoal, so now our people are working in the dark, and that lowers their efficiency, so now they're all spooked. That's what those little ghost symbols mean there. Alright, so definitely a bit of a sloppy start here, but it's now 5, so they shouldn't have anybody else come in to attack me. And then hopefully, with the sun coming up here, that will make those guys not get spooked anymore. I need another trooper here to help me push. Let's get that next spearman going. And then once he's up and running, we should be able to start creeping a little bit. And hopefully that'll help us keep pushing. And then I can also spread out here. Yeah, see, we're starting to run out of wood cutting. Well, maybe if we're going to build this over here. Well, it looks like if I do 2 of these and then 1 down below, that could be 3 food generators. So that might not actually be too bad. And then I'd be building a storehouse over here, so let's get that here.
Yes?
Yeah, I'd like to get the wood going, though, because I'm going to have to build another storehouse, or else it's going to be super inefficient gathering.
A servant of Solara stands ready.
Well, let's just keep pushing here.
We advance.
Alright, let's get some of these bones so we can keep converting those. I don't have the resources to open that chest.
At once.
Probably not strong enough to push this creep here, but if I can aggro the caterpillar, then hopefully he'll attack me. Because they're actually usually pretty good for food, which should help expedite my... Let's see, here. So if I'm going to do that, I wonder, where should I build my storage? Maybe here? Yeah, that should be good. Alright, let's let you heal. I can drop off our resources. Get the next shield going. Alright, I need a charcoal burner. Damn it, I didn't build one of those yet. That's a bad overlook so far. Yeah, let's do something like this, I guess. Alright, get that charcoal going. Oh man, I'm running out of wood for sure here. Alright, well, let's get this here.
Attack!
Let's have you fight here. Because that'll take a while, because it'll be a multi-phase attack. Because when these guys die, they then have a bunch of little tiny goop guys come out that we have to kill, the slimes. I guess the next question is do I keep focusing on a melee-based squad? That takes 3 for the mana, that's right. I always forget. That was weird that he ran away like that. Let's just keep the spearmen because I don't have bows going yet. Alright, let's get this charcoal burner. I can't believe I forgot to build that. Such an oversight. There's actually not a ton of trees over here that he could harvest with unlimited energy, so that's a little disappointing. Alright, well, let's get your equipment on. I probably should have done that sooner, but
I march.
wasn't really thinking. Let's get another one so we can just keep creeping. Because at this rate, maybe I can get more resources by doing that.
Forward. Solara guides. We advance.
Alright, well, let's push up here. We got a little more stone. Lots of bones to pick up. Get you up to here while we're waiting. Probably need to get some more houses going here. Alright, we got some slimes up here.
Forward.
Let's see here. Let's see if we can fight off this caterpillar too. Alright, let's keep pushing that, and then we can start getting more people, because it seems like the lumber is our rate-limiting step here.
Solara guides.
Let's keep exploring.
By the light, charge!
Alright, here's a nice energy place. That might be nice to just sit there and harvest resources.
We advance.
Alright, let's get that. Come up here. Let's see, what do we got? I hate how it doesn't always tell me what level these guys are. Looks like lower level, but then that's one of the guys with the big axes, so I don't know if I'm going to be strong enough to be able to fight him, to be honest. Yeah, see, I'm low on food. I gotta get this stuff going.
Forward.
Alright, what is it, 6 p.m.?
I march.
Let's drop off your resources, and then you can keep pushing. Now I've got a bunch of food, so that helps me quite a bit. Probably need to get another quarry going, too.
We advance. Forward.
Alright, so not terrible
I march.
creeping on this day.
At once.
Oh, I don't have a key. Alright, let's keep that going. This will probably be the last camp we can clear today. Nice, got a perk book. Bring you back here to heal.
A servant of Solara stands ready.
You know what? I've been spending so many resources building stuff. And by setting that minimum value, I actually stopped myself from generating charcoal during the day. And what charcoal I did use, it was converting to mana orbs.
Yes?
So instead of being able to go up and harvest unlimited wood in that energy generation area, I think I'm going to have to stay over here to try to inspire our workers. Because they don't have a torchlight. Oh, that's really embarrassing. That is a dumbass move that I did there. I wonder if I just help push this, if I can get them enough wood be able to do something here.
Forward. I march.
Now, let's get you over here. Have you kind of fight over here, so hopefully you can generate the energy while we're fighting. Alright, that works, because now you've leveled up.
At once.
So let's run you back over to here to try to inspire these guys before they get all spooked out.
Forward.
Alright, our food should continue to be going up.
Solara, bless my weapon. They will know penance. My armor, my home.
Alright, our food is getting much better with him over here assisting. Or our wood, I mean. So I can get another quarry going. Because we're going to be running out of
A servant of Solara stands ready.
stone in the near future.
At once. I march. We advance.
Alright, so that got us up to here.
Yes?
Yeah, see, it's only like 1 in the morning. So that means we still have a long time left for the night. Start getting some bowmen here. Maybe 5 would be a good number.
Whoa! You disrupt my prey.
Alright, well, we actually want to be down here, because that will allow us to expand down towards that stone when our stone runs out.
Yes?
What you can do is if they're damaging your buildings, then you want to attack them, because then they'll stop focusing down on the building and attack whatever unit is attacking them. And so that can help you keep your buildings alive as well.
A servant of Solara stands ready. I march.
Alright, so it's 4 o'clock, so we still got some time left here before the night is done.
My armor, my home. You disrupt my prayer.
Alright, well, let's just have you keep chopping, I guess. And after that tree's done, then we can build another farm down there, and that should actually make us pretty good for the farms.
Forward!
Alright, dawn is approaching.
We advance.
So let's push over here and try to get some of these objectives done, I think. Sorry for the little cut there. I had to take a phone call.
Solara guides. Forward!
Alright, I think we just use this area up here as our next major timber line. Let's see if I put this on somebody, if that'll actually help heal the hero. Because technically that's how it should go, is I should be regenerating 10% of the damage, which means every hit he should get like 2 to 3 health. well, that should allow us to get the combat experience.
Attack!
We'll try to kill the ghost here and see if he'll drop me a perk book. Shit, we aggroed this orc camp. I do not think we're going to be strong enough to take them. So what I'm trying to do is kite them down a little bit, because if we can fight one or two of them, that should be okay. Alright, it's 4 for the next level here. Upgrade that, then maybe we can use that to help keep our guys alive. Alright, kill this archer. You're going to have to run away. He should be pretty damage resistant. Let's just pull you guys back. Okay, so there's only one here, so we should be able to just strong arm him, I think. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I think we probably got to pull you guys back, actually. He's only got 400 some health. Nice.
My armor, my home. Forward.
That's probably an upgrade. Alright, well, let's actually maybe run you guys back since you're so injured. And we forgot to make more peasants here. Got enough wood that we can get another lumber camp going, because you're starting to run a little low here.
We advance.
Oh, nice. We can get a cleric going with that robe we found. Let's get this going so we can keep pushing the food. Alright, keep getting some more houses going. We're definitely in a perpetual wood issue, but I mean, we have so much of it around us, I don't think it's going to be a big issue.
At once. We advance.
Ooh, damn. Almost lost him. Because unfortunately he still takes damage with the poison. So if it wasn't for that cleric, I probably would have got myself killed.
A servant of Solara stands ready.
Alright, nice. Let's get some more bones so we can hopefully get some more mana orbs. Alright, I would like to get that so I can make some robes and hopefully get more clerics on board here. Yeah, we're running out of food for sure. Alright, your inventory is pretty much full. Oh, shit. They spawned in some more guys over here. Well, maybe that's a sign. Do I go after... Well, but I've already injured this orc camp, so I feel like we should take that out, because usually the orc camps actually have pretty decent resources. Yeah, I've just been kind of slow with expanding our economy here. I think we just got to keep spamming these lumber areas.
Let justice be swift. Attack!
Alright, good. Actually, that's going to be nice because that's got some iron over here. So maybe we can then get done with this and start focusing on iron generation. So we can get some knights and things, because we are going a little bit slow with upgrading our units. Those actually aren't too bad. Ah, of course it's a bow.
Let justice be swift.
Alright, so not terrible. Let's run you back to drop off those items. Let's start making some of these bags and a couple lanterns so we can make a couple of outposts. I mean, honestly, if I can get this up here, that's not terrible. And then it's kind of weird because I shouldn't actually need another outpost for this one in the south to get more stone, because I should just be able to make torch lights to get down there. And just get there, I think. Let's pick up these resources here. Maybe we just keep waiting there. It's attack damage for health and attack speed at 7%. I don't know if that's really
At once.
Makes a lot of difference there.
By the light, charge!
Well, let's keep spamming these archers out. If I've got bows, let's use them.
I must. They will
Let's see,
know
it's 6
panic.
o'clock, so we'll just try to handle this area down.
Forward.
Okay,
We
keep
advance.
running. These guys are actually pretty strong.
Yes. I must.
Damn.
Solara God.
Alright, retreat again. Try to pull some of these guys back. Alright, that's gonna mean... I think we just gotta keep building lumber mills over here.
For
Alright, you can take out these archers.
We advance. At once.
I would like to get that armor up here and the
Let justice be
bones.
swift. Solara guides.
Let's attack and then pull back, and hopefully that will stop both creeps from getting activated.
I must. At once. Attack!
Alright, good level up.
We advance.
Looks like we just had to take out an archer yet. Okay, good.
I must.
Well, that takes 2 points, and that'll get us a 60% damage
My
reduction,
honor,
so I feel like
my
that's
hope.
probably worth it. Let's
Be
pull you
purged by
back
light.
so you're not injured.
Aiming.
Have you come up here to shoot.
At once.
Okay, good. Get you the planks. That'll get you a key. I did need a key. Got some nice armor. I guess we have lots of stone, so let's do that. Alright, nice. We do have another robe. That's good. Because then I can get another cleric. Let's just drop that and get the robe instead. And we definitely got to run you back to base here. I'd say I probably should get a stable going so I can start improving the efficiency of our farms a little bit. And let's see, we're starting to get to night 3. So we'll have just some basic walls to help create some choke points here. Usually it's night 4 where it actually can be pretty challenging. If you don't have defenses up, I mean. Alright, let's build lampposts there so those guys aren't working in the dark. And then I'm going to send you up here to just chop all night since we're having such issues with our food situation. Get another cleric here with that robe we found.
We advance.
And let's just set you up to chop all night here, and hopefully you'll get several hundred wood to really buff our economy. And then with the night situation here, we'll just try to focus on getting all those guys fertilizer. And while that'll be a major setback for our food situation in the short term, in the long term, by all that efficiency increase, that should be helpful for us. Alright, I do need some more houses. So let's do something like that. Oh, shit. How did he get through? Can they run around the stone, maybe? That's going to be a major problem, I suspect. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to push past there. Of course, we got the fatty up here. He's just chopping away. Alright, he's just still kind of there. Get your last hit. Alright, he's still just a chopping. Ooh, that's kind of a big... Oh, of course they went around the wrong way, so now they're not attacking. Alright, I probably need to focus on getting an outpost up and running. Alright, let's get that fertilizer up. Alright, yep, okay, so you're still chopping. We got some ghouls coming down this way. Thankfully didn't get aggroed onto the paladin, so we can continue to chop those trees down all night. Yeah, he actually has several trees around the periphery yet to get, so if I get into a situation, I might be able to spend a second night chopping with him. Which definitely should be helpful. I actually need food for an outpost. I guess that makes sense. I do kind of like that effect where it's like, oh, you can't see anything except you see the undead green eyes or the red eyes moving down, so you can kind of know something's up. Alright, let's see. It's 5:30, so we should be able to just push. Start fighting some of these orc camps.
I'm up.
Get you over here. Pull you back. Oh, damn, he followed you. Oh, nice. Got some blue shoes there.
We advance.
And we got 390 wood right now, so not terrible.
I march.
Actually, we got to run you back to drop these resources off anyways. We can leave you to heal.
Forward.
Oh, that's pretty decent boots, actually. Let's get those going.
I march. Solara guides.
Alright, push this stuff up here. Let's get this thing over here, and then we can build you up by those trees there. And then that
Now
should
you've
be
got my
another area where we can get those lumber going.
We
And we'll
advance.
fight this off so they don't spawn more guys to attack me again today. And then I think when you summon, the first day you summon an outpost, I don't think orcs come for you. So we should be good from that standpoint tonight, or today. Tonight for me as I'm playing. today as in the real gameplay. Actually, I could probably expand over to there and have more lucrative food source.
At once.
I don't know. Can I fight a war? I don't know if I can fight him without knights. He's got 11,000 health.
Forward.
Let's just try to avoid him for now. Yeah, see, this is the one thing about the AI on this game is, you know, it has some major pathfinding issues. And when you're on these maps that have difficult terrain... Alright, let's get the food going first, since that seems to be our rate-limiting step. Is when the guys are spawned in, the undead, they can spawn into areas where they actually can't get to attack your guys, or they can actually spawn in the difficult terrain. So I think that's kind of a bad look here.
We advance.
Alright, let's get these resources. Come at it from a different direction here.
Solara guides.
So maybe we'll push the bottom now. And I think I'm going to call quits here for the day. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage you to post more content for you. Have a great day.